It's not bullshit. That's baby's first blunt right here. Watch his eyes explode. It's just straight weed.
No,
Finally.
I've smoked it like this in
All right.
Amsterdam a little bit.
We smoked a halfie. What are you thinking?
I think it's not. It's gonna go out, isn't it?
No, no, you'll be good. Oh shit, he almost lit himself on fire.
What's this shit the Americans gave us?
That's
What's
your
that got
Royal
to do with
Blunts.
smoking weed? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Royal Blunts, baby.
Oh shit!
He got Royal Blunt hemp wraps with the mango flavor, but
There's
they're
a
not the
bridge.
same. They're not the same
There's a new bridge.
as the sweets I brought. So he's getting a full on blunt experience. His
It
baby's
tastes
first
good,
blunt.
alright.
So you see the
And
difference? Like
is
our
there a
tobacco's on
flavor
the
in this?
outside. That's sweet flavor.
What does sweet mean?
It smells sweet. If the other one
Do
was
you see the
watermelon,
little M?
yeah, I made it that way.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I did. He
You
doesn't
just
believe
got
me.
lucky, fool.
He doesn't believe that I'm the world's best
Look, a
fucking.
bunker has arrived.
Look,
A bunker has arrived.
he doesn't believe that I'm the world's best blunt roller, and I have a trophy about as big as him at home with my weed club shirt on. He just doesn't believe yet. All right, it's cool. It's cool. Only been watching me go to weed conventions. Yeah,
Oh,
look at him. Baby's first blunt. Baby's first blunt. Isn't that cute? I love it when they waddle. Yeah, mate. What do you think, though? Honestly,
nice.
it's not bad, in it. Takes
It's
you
a
there.
troll thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, it does wake up your senses.
yeah. My mate's on some. He don't want to smoke with me anymore because of his throat. But I'm addicted to the tobacco too.
Oh,
I don't like the papers, so I roll these.
there must be better ways though. That vaping stuff. Here's some poo from the fucking little puppy shit. I knew I could smell it. Like
It's so smooth to me. This is like the perfect smoke. You know? Yeah. Instead of adding tobacco, the tobacco
It's
surrounds
not
it.
amnesia.
What do you mean?
That strain.
Amnesia?
No, yeah, that's a famous kind of Dutch strain. Very popular in Europe.
Dude, get in there.
All that weed that they get from America lately in small towns, they just call it Cali weed. What the fuck? Yeah,
Well, I think Cali we got it labeled because
it's not Orange Crush.
world
They don't give you.
renowned.
They
It's
don't
world
give you the.
renowned. So then they say it's from that area, but it's probably better from Oregon. It's
It's not.
probably better from Washington.
It doesn't matter.
It's
It's
going
not
all the way to
wine.
Canada.
It's fucking bud. It's not wine.
Yeah.
It doesn't depend on some.
The area. Yeah.
Oh god.
It's weird, isn't it?
The Chinese will grow the best.
But it's almost like the cookies brand, right? As soon as they came out with Girl Scout cookies, everybody wanted to pay premium for that bud.
I boycott all them buns. Even the trendy hipster coffee shops in Amsterdam.
Runts?
All the American ones. Bullshit.
Have you heard
bullshit.
Runts?
All it means is they put an extra $5 per gram on the fucking weed. That's all it means. You get the same bud 2 blocks away on a tram for half the price.
I mean, it could be a no-namer, and my buddy's got one called No Name Flame, and it's better than
yeah,
some
but
shit.
then they invented all that cannabis cup shit and all that. You get
Red Dragon Brothers.
awards,
Shout out to Red Dragon
all that
Brothers.
stuff. And then
We're not talking
all
right
that
now,
means
but
is
he makes some badass genetics.
an extra €2 on the gram again.
That's it.
Because they won the
That's
award.
it. It's a name. Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah, it's interesting that you know it too. What other strains? What other strains have you come across and was like popular and everybody wanted it?
Lemon haze.
Lemon haze is an old one.
Classic favorite.
That's a classic.
Loads
I think it was made in.
My mates are cookie heads and Kush and whatever.
Kush is another word. Kush
Whatever
is
the current thing is.
yeah.
I just used to like the orange kind of bowl, the old school sense of media, you know. But that that was when weed was kind of basic weed, but it was just as good.
See, I think that's what you're about. You're about the regular weed, so you don't get too out of whack. You get the 15%. If you did 30%, it would just sit your ass down and couch lock you.
What's the point of that? Because you're not
Baby's
a
first
sativa
blood.
head, you're an indica guy.
Yeah, I'm indica dominant.
See, you're sulfur guy.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
I love indicas.
Something missing in indica life, though, isn't there?
Well, I don't particularly like sativas.
What do you mean?
The sativas just don't.
Did it make you anxious?
No. It doesn't give me the effect.
Really?
Yeah, I smoke to get high.
What?
Yeah, I don't smoke
You get
for
higher on
flavor.
sativa?
I don't get it for flavor. Do you?
Do I do it for flavor?
Yeah,
Love it.
you can taste it.
I love it all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, citrus.
So
Is it citrus? Is it earthy? Is it forestry? Is it?
see, you're missing it. It's pinene, limonene, and myrcene. They're actually called terpenes. Yeah, that's what you're tasting.
Oh, that shit, man.
You've heard of those, right? Though.
Oh, blueberry, grapefruit. I don't know that shit.
No,
What are
terpenes.
you on about?
Terpenes.
I don't know what you're on about.
What the fuck? Are you
I know
serious?
turnips, yeah.
Terpenes are the flavors inside the flowers in our trees and our flowers, bro. So
Oh.
when so limonene, when you get that lemon haze, that's a high limonene content.
I know.
Does he knows now all of a sudden?
No, I'm not interested in the genetics. I'm not a fucking weed nerd. I just want
Not a
nice
weed
for cheap.
Not a weed nerd.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. We already got 7 thumbs ups over here. This guy's hilarious. Yeah, no, it's one of them, isn't it? You done passing it or what's up? Jesus, try to teach these guys.
American blunt.
Try to teach him. He liked it a little bit though. He
Oh,
liked it a little bit.
well,
It blasts you off proper.
it makes proper sense health wise, like to give up tobacco.
Don't you feel addicted to it?
Yeah,
It's part of the process,
but I
right?
don't smoke cigarettes.
But I believe you smoke more weed because you got the tobacco mixed.
No, I just if
Yeah.
I'm not weed, I smoke it.
Yeah, smoke it if you got it, but I only smoke it every 4 hours because it does
Yeah,
me.
that's bullshit.
It does me.
You're a pussy clock.
Yeah, thank you though.
That's what we call you in Europe. Pussy clock.
Come on, baby's first blood. Come on, baby's first
They
blood.
don't do that in Europe. Probably Jamaica, someone might say that.
Here you go, baby's first
I'm
blood.
afraid, I'm afraid
I don't need to
to go
finish
to
it.
Jamaica.
You need to finish it. Yep, finish it. It's your first blood. Get the
That's
ends.
gone.
No, you
put
got
the,
more.
You put the filter the size of the Eiffel fucking tower in it.
He made the filter.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he did. Fire that puppy saint. Yeah, we fired it up, bro. I'm fucking high. It was like my first time being high in Ireland, actually. Yeah.
You know that bullshitting with all the homies.
Yesterday it was all tobacco. You got to keep smoking them to feel it. He thinks it's normal. It's nasty. I don't get it. This is me though. My whole lungs are shot this last 30 days being in England, you know, because now in England I'm fucking straight coughing up my lungs and shit. It's the tobacco. It's got tobacco in it.
Evil, man.
It's got tobacco in it. Everywhere you go, they gotta thin out their weed because it's so expensive.
Problem.
Yeah, there we go.
Fix.
Yeah, your buddy almost fixed it, but I think he pushed it back down.
Come along then. Let's go in.
Let's do it.
The weather's a bit moodier today, I think.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday. I wanted to share a message though. The morning motivation. Part of this boom baby boom is the weather. You know, so much of our well-being is attached to the weather. If it starts getting moody, we get moody. If we don't get some sunshine, it'll affect your mind. And it does it to people in Finland. It does it to people in Ireland. I find the Irish people to be more friendly. They're so, the term I kept coming up with was salt of the earth. Have you ever heard that term before? Salt of the earth. When you're from the salt of the earth, you're down to earth. You know, down to earth's a better term probably. When you're down to earth, you're more connected to the truth, I think, than faking the truth. So there's a lot of people that'll be like pretense, and I keep thinking the words prestigious or there's a word that I keeps escaping me for like the royalty, and prestigious, maybe prestigious would be probably a word. When you want to not shine, or your narcissism or your ego or whatever you're trying to pretend to be, here we go, there's some boom baby boom, there's some rise and shine right there. When you want people to think that you are a certain way, right? You know, you'll lie about it. You'll lie about how much money you're making. You'll lie about how good you're doing. You'll lie about how good you feel. And you see people, usually in the clubs and bars, pretending to be having the time of their lives. And for the most part, you know, it's fun time. Dancing's great. But then you start drinking, and then you black out, and then you wake up and throw up, and then it's not so great anymore. You can't remember the night, and did it even happen? what I like about these guys and being able to be a fly on the wall. I didn't film it. I just enjoyed it. But sitting around four proper Irish blokes talking about pussy and fucking drinking and traveling and just the way that they jibbed on. It was like watching a game of hot potato. You know, when you hot potato, or I said you guys would make an awesome volleyball team because they didn't let one thing slip. They didn't let one thing drop. Everybody had something on each other. Like, oh, look what you're wearing, old man shoes or dead man's clothing, or yeah, well, I'm the best dressed man in Ireland. And then the other one would say something, and the other one would say something, and the potato would never drop. The ball never dropped with these guys. They were salt of the earth. They were honest about it, and they were funny about it. And the reason they're funny is because it's true. They say it's funny because it's true. It's so true. They were so truthful about what they were saying, and they made it fun to be around. So I had a real difference between like my British contemporaries and my Irish buddies that now are like, let them stay here. Fucking, I got 2 extra bedrooms, bro. You're so much fun. Stay around. I made him his shirt. It's a mint Saints Addiction shirt. It's the perfect guy, perfect shirt. It's the first time I've ever made a shirt, and it fit the guy. Like you normally you sell shirts and they're on the shelf and you don't know who the fuck made it. Probably someone in China, but I handmade it right in front of him and it fit him as a person. It's like I made the shirt for him. I finally made a shirt. I designed a shirt for another human being, and it was a butts on shirt. So it was just a little butt shot and flower shirt, but he had a medium in a plastic bag. You can watch the old thing, but I mean, to be able to be next to that person, was so blessing to me. It was like something I haven't really got to experience in a long time. And it's a perfect shirt for him. Not only is he a horn dog, you know what I mean? He's just a womanizer, but for him, that shirt was built for him. He already had a medium in pocket, and it fit him, and he just started walking around all proud, and he had his hat on, and he was just so Irish, telling jokes and taking digs on each other, taking the piss, making fun of each other. The sarcasm was so on point, like they didn't miss a beat, and I'm just like, wow, thank you guys. Thank you for allowing this weirdo beardo guy to come in the middle of your circle and smoke weed and have a drink in the backyard and look fucking like we were in the state house. We were just in the full on backyard, just fucking having a good time. Good old boys on a Sunday, and just jibbing and jabbing, smoking and snorting, whatever the fuck was going on. We were having a good time, and I had a blast. So it was an interesting thing to be able to see Irish culture and Irish people. I did have to compliment them on their friendliness. Even if I go to the store, yesterday they gave me a free Rizola.
Come on,
Rizola.
Mark, let's go.
What's the Rizola?
I'm leaving now.
Okay, I'm coming.
It's a Rissole.
Rizol.
Rissole.
Rizol.
Risole.
Rizol.
Potato and spices.
Yeah, it's like a
Get out
deep
of my
fried
face.
potato.
I'm trying to
And I
train.
was like, this
Come
is
on, let's go.
amazing. I'm ready.
I'm in the car.
I'm in the car too.
No, you're fucking not.
Yeah, I am. Let me grab my wallet. So what's really cool, what I was just saying is Irish people are so friendly. And it's their way, it's their way to kind of alleviate the pain, then exasperate the pain. I think we all go through pain, and that was the lesson with these guys is that you can make light out of the dark. Let me say that again. You can make light out of the dark. She had a hairy pussy. Yeah, I didn't want to get in there, and it would have fucking roughed up my nose. Like I got this guy.
Windows.
Look at him. That they would make fun of themselves, and that they can make fun of each other, and that it'd be okay, and that they were still kind of considerate of each other. They were still like, proper blokes. And I think that was the coolest part of yesterday was just that they're proper guys. You know what I mean? They need each other to heal each other. They make the jokes to make light of tough stuff. But the other ones, one of them was having a tough day because he was trying to chop down a tree, and then the neighbor saw it and said, "You can't do that. You're killing the birds," kind of thing. And it kind of went south for them. I don't know. It's one of them, right? Where it's cool for some people and not cool for the others, you know. So um, he was trying to stress out. He wouldn't stress out his buddies. Went and took off. He was like, "Yeah, man, I gotta go. You know, it's a little too much for me." Da 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 da. I'm like, "Okay, you know, why would you ruin the mood of everyone else's?" You know, he's like, "Plus, I want to go watch my game." So you know, one of them's watching the game on the laptop. One of them's telling the pussy story they got last night. The other one's telling the older pussy story, and all these older dudes are on this tenders, and they're just like macking these girls are just a straight fuck. And I'm like, isn't it? It's just fucking, man. Why make it complicated? Women always want more. And I was just dying laughing, man. For a big old bearded guy, I don't get to see myself as such. I know I get to stare into the camera a lot and stuff, but I'm on this side of the lens. I'm just watching. I don't see what you see. So for me to watch what I will do and get into their world, you know, and see their backyard and see their motives and see how they fucking kill the game, you know, it's one of those that um, it's very interesting to me, you know. And this one's a character. He's doing 7 a.m. karaoke, you know, and just blaring the music and singing, and there's a lot, you know. There's a lot of interesting characters here. You know, if you look close enough, to me, some of this looks like Pasadena, California, with like a tree out front, a little bit of land. Makes me miss my grandma. I should probably call her. That's how that works. But that's how high I get, man. I get fucking lit. The first time I got high, those first 30 days, finally got to smoke a blunt. And they dank weed here, dude. They get like proper fucking smell good stuff, but they ruin it with tobacco. So it's like 3/4 tobacco, a quarter weed, and it's great weed, but there's 3/4 tobacco, and it's such a small amount. So you need to even smoke more of it to get high. Doesn't it look like downtown LA? Thank you, bro. That's what I'm saying. That Pasadena area, it does, dude. When I came around the corner, I was like, this looks like fucking California, homie. Like across the street, I'll show you. I was like, look at this tree. That's from some California shit. I said it 3 times already. That's funny you said that. Yeah, cool. What's up, man? So yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, strange man in a strange town. You know, they're an isolated place. You know, they're even further separated from Britain, but that separates their personalities. That separates the land looks the same everywhere I go. It's like same street everywhere you go. If you don't know you're in Ireland, it looks like Britain. Like they got like the same kind of birds, same kind of everything, right? So one of those situations where life is just the way you treat it. You know, this is a classic example of attitude change. You know, I mean, they're both island people, right? They don't act like they're island people, but they're a big island. But you know, they say you get island fever. You know, like if you're in Hawaii and what's the other one? Oahu or something like that. When you're there, let me show you the pink hair on my shit still. That's fucking hilarious. That's Ghost Mom hair on my shit. Pulling it out. Yeah, wow. Her hair's made it all the way to Ireland. No shit. So yeah, the difference is really what I kind of keyed in on. I'm like, you guys are way more friendlier. Even at the store, I might still be the strange weirdy beardy, but yesterday they gave me a free Rosol, and it's like it looked like a biscuit from fucking Popeyes or you know a KFC fucking biscuit, but it was a fried dough. So it's like mashed potatoes, but deep fried with a batter. Smacking, bro. Actually, I think I got some here. I'll show you what it looks like. They gave me one for free. That hasn't happened. Then we were trying to check out his buddy's beers. He gave me a 20 euro to buy the beers. It came out to 20.50. I was like, okay, put that 50 cents on my credit card. I'll pay because I was paying my stuff separate. And they gave me a free 50-cent euro. How cool is that? You know, how cool is it that they keep giving things and showing me things and wanting me to stay, and it's just a whole different flip versus stressful people that just complain about the government or just complain about the hierarchy or monarchy and all that shit. So yeah, I've been blessed with croquettes. I love these things. One of these. Eat some breakfast before we go. Who knows? You know, you get stoned and then you're not hungry. I was starving before, and now I'm not, but I know I need the calories type shit. But I wanted to show you something. And they gave me, we ordered regular fish and chips. You ready? and that is a result. It's like a fried dough ball, and they gave it to me for free. So I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to experience things. Everything's been on the up and up. You know, he's obviously eccentric. You know, hitting things, spilling water everywhere, throwing things. He's a spaz motherfucker. I kind of knew he would be, but you don't know till you know. That's part of the risk of traveling. You know, you get to bump into some characters, but isn't that the point? Is to go bump into some characters, or do you want to keep bumping into um, the same people at the same bar? You know, do you want to hold up the bar where your local bar is and just fucking stay there, or do you want to come take a journey and go see things? I'm literally watching him watch another traveling YouTuber. Uh, he literally the YouTuber, what's, I don't know the dude's name. Some Italian dude that was like kind of in Colombia and shit with some hot chick, and he what was he saying? He's like, you just got to travel. You know, like you don't want to be just a tourist. He was saying this is a big difference between tourists and travelers. You want to be a fucking traveler, bro. You want to absorb into the culture and really see what's going on. Don't just stay in your hotel and do hotel videos. And a lot of people do that. They'll go traveling and it's like, look at my perfect hotel. Look, I got a fucking hot tub. Look, I'm all alone in an empty closet. It's a fancy place I just spent too much money on, and it's not even interesting or cool. Whereas every corner of this house has life popping. It's very interesting. It's like you jump into someone's mind, bro. You know, you're just in their mind, in their world with their friends, watching their fashion, wearing my fashion now, which was super dope. I've jumped into their culture. They're wearing my logo, bro. Like, how fucking cool is that? So it's just a whole experience, you know, of a Irish guy that loves hip hop and grimy music, and the other guys like house music, and they wear different shit. You know what I mean? It's all everything rolled into one. So it's been an amalgamation of cultures. You know, from going from England to Ireland, they are separate cultures. They're not the same people. I have to say, Irish people are just more friendlier, and I think it's just because they're the salt of the earth. You know, they call out their shit. Like, you were whacking it, weren't you? And she didn't shave her bush, and it's just about fucking. And I had a blowjob at a park, and you're like, this is awesome conversation. I should have been filming it, but I wanted to experience it. And there's privacy, so to see what I've seen and witnessed, I'm grateful for. You know, baby's first blunt over here talking about, oh, don't waste my weed. Oh, my weed, I gotta have weed. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're in weed club. Around here, we do split the tobacco. And so, what do you do with the tobacco? I say, we throw it in the trash can. It's like, every time. I'm like, yeah, bro, every time we throw it straight in the trash can. So funny to have fucking people's different cultures, man. Like, cultures are a culture shock, dude. This is such a trip, the way that some people live and what's on their minds and what they do with their time. This is like a 1,000-piece puzzle for Apollo 11. I was watching Apollo 11 special last night. There's a golf club damn near everywhere. He's also a painter. His friends also painted. They took me into their house and showed me this whole like Airbnb. There were like 2 bedrooms, pristine. I said, what do you do with this room? He's like, it's the cat's room. And I painted that. And we inserted this beam, and we're going to turn this into an Airbnb. So anybody that's watching here live right now, I want to plug the homie. Uh, don't even know his name because I just met him. He's the new homie. Connor. Has like space. If you want to see Ireland and live on a fucking pristine spot with cool people that smoke pot, I got you, bro. We Club is now worldwide. We're making it worldwide. We're taking you places that I've never been. I didn't expect to be in Ireland. We're about to drive around right now and really go see the city. And I probably should go live again while that's happening. But you know, a lot of this I just want to enjoy myself. You gotta fucking do it yourself too. You know, that's kind of the encouragement of this show is to travel. The guy was so right. You don't want to be a tourist, bro. You don't want to just do and buy your way through the experience. It's much rather see you go to couchsurfing.com or Airbnb, a long stay. You know, make some friends first. That's the whole key to this. You know, now that I'm there, Connor's like, stay at my house, just leave him here. And I'm like, don't leave me here, I'm hungry. You know what I mean? But it's one of them, isn't it, where you can almost get a free ride if you make enough friends. If you have friends and you met them, you started cruising and you got on the cruise and you met a friend and they live in Vienna. You never thought you'd be able to afford Vienna. Vienna's a very expensive spot. It's not like something I could really afford either. So it's just like, but with friends, you can afford it. You feel me on that? You can fill someone's couch. Someone almost always has an empty. What I've noticed is everybody's pretty well housed here. It's not like something like we're scraping for it. I heard that 2022 Las Vegas was the second city to receive the most residents. Like the most move-ins were 22. We're the second city of the whole nation, and we're running out of water. So it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you want to find a home in Vegas? No. Here, there's 3 empty rooms. He's got paintings just piled up and shit, bro. You want to come stay? Come stay. Full on exit, full on bathroom, full room, full of shit. He sleeps in one room, closet, that's a room, and a full room empty with the toilet. Empty when I leave, bro. There's gonna be nobody in here. And this is a fucking pretty cool room. So what, I can't use the shower? It's not an Airbnb, it's free. And it's really more than just free. It's like a half price, half-ass tour guide that barks at you. See? I'm ready. All of it. All of it. But then they're considerate, bro. He gave me a whole giveaway bag. Look at this. Look how nice he is. I'm gonna give this to my mom. Some little door magnets. He gave me a magazine. He gave me a visitor guide. And just because I'm American, talking shit and taking the piss, have you ever in your fucking whole life seen Heinz mac and cheese in a can? In a can? What the fuck is going on right now? I'm still tripping at this thing. I'm never gonna touch that, but I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna show everybody this fucking can, bro. Are you serious? But I'm just being like that kind of considerate, that kind of cool and thoughtful, and I'm grateful to have even done Periscope, that I can meet unique people like Jack Branch or who else have I met off of it? Just people, bro. David Childress, who else? Ryan Acevedo. I know these guys were first and middle names and shit, met their children and just, grown with other circles that I would have never touched if it wasn't for Periscope or the internet or any of that shit. So it's a blessing to just be a fly on the wall and just observe what people do, and I'm grateful for that. So make sure that you do the same. Make sure you make some friends, be nice to people, be flexible. You ready? I'm ready. So when you're ready, I'm ready. You got to be flexible, you got to be on your toes, you got to charge your phone, you got to not be so peculiar. If it's time to go, it's time to go. There's not a lot of time to fuck around, if you know what I mean. A lot of people try to do that. They can't adapt to other patterns. Like you keep talking about break habits. If you can break small habits like quitting cigarettes, or like it's not a very small habit to break, but if you can break any habit that you can, then all of a sudden you're ready for the road. Does that make sense? If you can minimize your life into like 2 bags, really I'm just all in 1 bag, minus your amount of clothes that you need. Jesus, I'm wearing the same clothes 2-3 days in a row, but I'm not that stinky. I haven't done exerted myself. I'm just here experiencing. And isn't that what everybody's trying to buy?
Mark,
You ready?
am I speaking to myself?
No, are you?
I don't know.
Don't speak to yourself. Let's go. And that's when you do it. You get ready to go on the drop of a dime, and everybody else is ready to go too. So that's what it takes to travel. Make sure you get out and about. Like I said, it's your boys Marky saying Things Addiction. I'm a travel addict. I love this stuff. So if you get a chance to ever get to go in your life, you ready? Make sure you get your ass in there and go do something with your life. Live now. It's your morning motivation. Boo, baby. Boo. That's some rise and shine right there, dude. Like right on time while I'm ending this show. I'm fucking mint right now, fucking high as fuck, and we're going on an adventure. Got my wallet, got my cell phone, and it's another adventure by your boy Marky Saint. I'm blessed. Tune in if I get some of the city.